Mm. I was gonna put. I didn't have time to put my hair away.
Your braids are cute.
Oh, thank you.
So cute.
I'm so. Since I'm growing my hair out.
Oh yeah. Pass my phone, AP. I don't know how I can sit here without that.
Yeah, I was just. Yeah, damn. Okay. Brandon, is that you?
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon. Okay. Okay, I have it. All right. Happy Tuesday. Because today is Tuesday. And it's a happy one. So happy Tuesday to everyone out there. And you are watching Night School with Chris and Company. And here's my company today, guys. Andrea, would you like to, AP, introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Andrea.
Yes. All right.
That's enough.
There we have it. Right? And y'all remember Brandon. What up, Brandon? Tell them about yourself
What's
again,
going
friend.
on? What's going on?
Brandon.
Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Like, what else?
What up, B?
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, it was Brandon. You guys remember Brandon. So, he's not going to do the long introduction as if. Anyway, so today we are going to continue to talk about these relationships, y'all. And hopefully, Brother Brandon here will help us. We're just trying to figure out some things.
Enlighten us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just want to be enlightened with some things.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Go-
Wait, stay
go right
focused.
ahead.
Everybody
He
calm down.
said,
Right. Right. So, okay. We're just going to jump straight to the points, okay? So I have a lot of friends who are single, okay? Not only these are some good people, okay? We're good people, okay? We're educated people. We're decent people. There's a lot, we have a lot going on for ourselves.
Right.
There's a lot, okay?
Right.
So let me tell you where there's poop in the dating pool at our age. So, I would like to meet someone that makes sense. I've tried, I've been on a couple of days. It's just so hard. Like, I feel like I'm trying too hard. Not like I'm trying too hard, but y'all ain't trying hard enough for me. Maybe that's it.
Who ain't trying hard
The
enough?
man in our age bracket. And then, I don't, what are we doing? What as a man, Brandon, what would you be looking for? Well, are you single? I don't know if you're single.
I am single.
Are you? Oh, yeah, Brandon's single. Don't call me. Oh, get out my inbox. Okay? One person at a time. Okay, so Brandon. So what, at this age, what is it that a man, like I knew younger what a guy was looking for, when we were younger. That's pretty much, that only equates to a couple of things. But what about like our age now? Here in our late 30s. And okay, fine. A couple of 10 years. But no, what like are you, if you were in the, because I don't know if you're looking or not, because I'm not in your business like that. But let's just say if you were looking, what would you be looking for?
Peace. Because if the best thing you got to offer me is between your legs, you can keep on moving. I mean, at my point in my life, I've reached a point where that's not my goal.
Amen.
In my 20s and even in my 30s, I mean, in both of those, I was married, because I was married for 16 years before I got a divorce. And I can tell you, even at getting married at 27, when I did, which that's late, or for when you consider marriage, because women, tend to want to get married a lot earlier than that. But men still have a whole lot of growing up to do. And looking back on that hindsight, I probably should have waited a little longer then.
Like how much longer?
Right. Well,
I don't know, maybe like mid 30s, because then you really feel like you done got the plan
I
out.
can see that actually,
And so,
Yeah.
especially for myself.
and then you
Yeah.
would tend to want to marry somebody younger, especially if you're thinking about children and stuff. So I think I probably would have waited maybe till I was about 32, 33. You know, I'll be 45 in March. And
We
just
like them
now-
young. We like them young on this show. Ooh, 45.
And so now it's all about peace. How are you going? The last thing I want to do is come to my house and have to sit in my car because I got to get my mind right to go in that house.
Oh, I remember those days. Jesus. But let me ask you this. So before we even get to that part, say for instance, you're in a crowded room. What makes you be like, damn, I want to talk to her? Ooh.
Minimalism.
Less is more. Look at that. See? That's so true. Anyway, when you say that, can you tell the people, I pretty much know what you mean, but you know, some people might want to explain. And I don't want to put words in your mouth.
So, in my opinion, you should not look like your wedding day every single day. It's not realistic.
Yeah.
It's not realistic to any man to wake up and look at a woman that's about to walk down the aisle every morning. Like I need to see.
I'm screaming.
Who does that?
Well, you know,
Well, you know they
you know
got
all
that.
that. You
No,
know all that
I'm
extra.
serious.
Yeah, that all that extra makeup and.
Does
Well,
that?
the extra makeup, the snuffleupagus eyelashes.
Ooh, child.
It's too much, and the worst part about it is it's not for us. Women do it for women.
That is true.
They're not doing it for us because we could give less than a damn
Right.
about.
I mean,
all
I've heard that before.
All of those helping products.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, helping. Oh, that's interesting. Helping products. I like that. I like the helping products. Oh, okay.
Let's hear it.
Helping.
So we have the lashes that are helping
So we gotta start there.
Yes.
So that's so guys really don't really like a. And I be trying to tell they don't wear them like they used to. But I had to tell my daughter one time. I was like, girl, you can't come in here. I mean, them lashes were all the way up to here. Like, what are you doing? But they don't do it like that no more. But it was just really, really bad. But so men don't like that, do they? They don't like. Most men don't like all that lashes.
Not the. This is the thing, especially the younger women. It's
they don't
over
like that.
exaggerated. Like
Oh, yeah.
you walking around, your nails is 32 inches long.
Ooh.
They all decorated. I have never met a man and he said like, man, god damn, her nails look good. We could give less than a shit what your nails look like.
Well, baby.
How long they are, that is all things to cover up things that's really inside, in my opinion. You're wearing all of this outside stuff because of the person that you are inside.
Oh, that's interesting. Now let's get on the hair. So the weave, how long is too long for you, or what are we doing? Or do you like? Are you like a weave kind of guy, or like I'm
a natural kind of guy all the way around.
I was about to say a little natural.
But I understand.
little locks.
It's it can be time consuming and all those things, especially if you're a full time woman working in the in any industry or anything, and getting up and getting your hair done every day, but you got kids that you got to get off to school or whatever like that. All of that. I mean, I can understand that stuff, but some of it.
But like, how long is like too long? Like,
I don't really have an issue with the too long. I have an issue with this baby hair shit. I just
it be all down here. It live its own
Oh my
life.
God, he came to have a conversation.
Told you he don't play now. Told you he don't play. He do not play. Yeah, y'all do gotta stop with the baby hair. I don't give a damn how old you are.
Well,
I mean, like, if people in their 30s, I just be like,
what's baby hair for? It's called baby hair.
I don't understand what the baby hair is for. Like, what are we doing?
I know.
It's just all bad. It's
Because
just
after
all
that, it's
bad.
just really edges.
Well, yeah, well, supposed to be.
Right.
They be taking apart, shelling it down. You got to put a scarf on it for 2
And
days.
then it get crusty.
Yeah.
And then it smells.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
no.
yeah, friend. That's not good at all. Okay, so we got that part. So y'all heard that part, ladies. Okay, again, if you're just tuning in, you're watching Night School with Chris and Company live here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know where y'all watching from, but those are the platforms that we're on. Yes, it is. We are here live at Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station around, with us in it. Yes, it is. So if you just got here, we're talking about relationships and what does a man want from a woman at this tender age of 30? No?
I would like to know what a man wants between the age of 45
Right.
and 60.
You're right. Yeah, no, for real though.
No,
Like,
really.
It's so,
That's real.
Brother Brandon here said that you don't need all that stuff. Less is more, ladies. Less is more.
And he also said peace.
He does want peace.
absolutely.
Well, we want peace too, but we ain't talking about us right now. We're talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep the main thing the main thing.
Now, are you peaceful?
Oh
Do
yeah,
you help create the peace you're looking for?
I think I have to be a reflection of what I want.
I agree. I'm so glad you said that.
Isn't that wonderful?
That is wonderful. Yay.
Look at that, Brandon. You're such a good guy.
I try to be.
I mean, that was fantastic. I don't think I've ever gotten that response.
No.
And I've been asking that question a long time.
Mm.
See, look at that. And guys, he has all of his teeth.
Oh, that's very important.
Yes,
too.
yes.
Because it's it's a
award-winning
whole thing.
smile.
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta take care of yourself and
Yeah,
all of those
see?
things.
That is
You
so
wanna get
true.
Your annual physicals and
Oh,
your
yeah.
dental
People really
done.
out here sleeping around with no PCP, personal care provider, for those of you who don't know what that means, which means you don't have one. You're dirty. That's what that means. And you're out here having relations with people, not getting checked out. Got diabetes, you can have anything. You don't even know. That's why you don't have a PCP. People, get yourself checked out there. We are not spring chickens in Timor. Okay? You're going to get there and they're going to tell you about 6 things. But that's okay. Just
Six
six
things,
around. Right. That's
but
okay.
Manageable.
Manageable.
And
it's all
most of
manageable.
all, you can correct it.
You correct it.
You get 2 choices. Either you want to be here or you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so what does those things take?
And a lot of people be getting up out of here because of the simple fact that they did not go to the doctor. And it was something so simple as you had high blood pressure.
Right.
And I mean, literally, because that's actually basically how my sister passed away. She went to the doctor. They told her she had high blood pressure. But she never got the medicine. You know what I mean? She wanted to do that herbal, whatever they do, that GNC. I don't know. But yeah, that's how it kind of went downhill after that, because then 11 years later, kidneys failing, things like that. So a lot of times we have stuff that is, that you could fix or, manage. You ain't got to die. We ain't got to die. No, I mean, we going to die at some point. But I'm saying, you
The
take
object
care of
is
yourself.
to delay it as long as possible.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Take care of yourself. That's all I mean. You just got to go get it. If you have not gotten your annual checkup, or if you have not been in the past however many years, just go ahead and go. Okay? Just go ahead and go so you can see what your body is trying to tell you. Yeah. Okay? Your body is like a car. If you don't oil it, it start acting up. Stuff will break down. Your engine gonna cut off. You got to get stuff checked out. Okay, that's it. That's all I have right there for that. But anyway, back to us. And so we have now. What do you think about? Oh God, just never mind. Now I'm stuck. But anyway, so what do you think about? So last week I was telling our friends out there that my friend had she was messing around with this man. Mm-hmm. And the lady, called her, as a woman, woman to woman. I'm calling you to tell you why you talk to my man. But I felt like she shouldn't have been calling her because they weren't married. Mm-hmm. That's what I felt like. What you think?
I think that I would talk to my man.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, why am I talking to her? She has no commitment to me.
So her thing was,
He does.
B, you saw on Facebook that we had a family. We was together.
Okay, so everybody's on Facebook, right?
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. But I just really feel like, you know.
Were those rules established before?
What rules? That they was together?
The rules of the relationship. Those
Well,
things had
here's
to
my
be-
thing. And they,
But the
I'm quite
relationship
sure.
wasn't between the two women,
Yeah.
is the point.
Right. But so in essence, did she found out some way? Right.
Uh-huh.
She found out on Facebook or whatever.
I
Or
don't know. I don't know how she
the
found
side
out.
chick
No,
found
she
out?
did. She went through
Who
his
found
phone.
out? The side chick or
His
main chick?
girlfriend. The girlfriend. His baby mama.
So his baby mama calls his side chick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Was it established that he couldn't have a side chick?
I don't know how that work.
Well,
apparently not.
I mean, it's
Apparently, is that a thing?
or did yeah. People
Oh.
people establish boundaries all the time.
Oh,
based
okay.
on relationships.
But
Well,
the
you know,
side
I'm saying
chick
that she
wouldn't
got a
necessarily
family
know
with
what
them.
their established rules were. She just know that they like the same guy.
I
Maybe-
just feel like you
maybe
can't
she
be
do.
calling nobody's phone and
I
you
would
ain't
I would
nobody's
say
wife.
I would
That's
I would
all I'm
say
saying.
that if this was a true side chick that he saw on a regular basis, she knows more than you think she knows.
Who, the girlfriend?
No,
No,
the side
he's saying
chick.
the side
Oh,
chick.
she knew everything.
Exactly. Because
She
she's
did.
his emotional
But why would
outlet.
that stop her? I mean, and this is just me, you know. But why would that stop her from talking to this man? Because
It don't matter who called her.
Because he got
It
a
don't matter if the
girlfriend.
girlfriend called her. It don't matter if the mama called her. He's made a decision, and now you have to make a decision. Are you gonna tolerate this
These are
behavior,
so
or
good.
are you gonna move forward? And it's consequences with both of those decisions.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true.
Now,
So-
what do you think about her calling her, you know, as woman to woman?
Well, I'm not a woman. I can't answer that one.
I go, what you think?
Oh, I said no.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely
that's right, you
not.
did, huh?
I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah. I just don't think you should be.
And
I
I don't
mean,
know
even
what's-
like as a
how much
wife, I
talking,
might
but-
call and say, I don't know, cause I don't know. But what these women have got to realize is you're giving this man all this clout and this and that and blah, blah, blah.
Give your power away.
That's no point. Go ahead and finish that because this candy stop.
Just saying, you know, you have to hold
Ooh.
on to your worth. And if it's not established, as Brandon has said, that there are established rules like that exist, then you're out of the boundaries of our relationship because you got this side chick.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
now,
you know, those are not normal conversations. People don't talk about those. Like they wait till it happen, and it's always a reactive versus a proactive.
Man, that's not good.
No, you look. I mean, 9 times out of 10, no man goes out and be like, "Baby, I'm gonna go cheat, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna let you know how it was." No, he gonna.
now
he
let her
gonna-
know how it was, but old school though. I mean, let's even go back like to old school. That was like men would have 2 families within a 2-block radius.
Yeah, and they could afford it.
They
and
could
that-
afford it. Yeah.
That's different. These dudes now, they got 2
Well, what-
families that
I
they're
mean-
living with
Right.
and not paying.
But
and these
I mean,
women taking
afford
care
what?
of them.
Afford, you know, for me, let me just speak on my own self. You can't afford my dignity.
Oh, girl.
You know, you can't purchase it.
Absolutely not.
So, that's not.
Oh, Jesus. That's the purchase of
So
dignity.
like, yeah. So public embarrassment that needs to be discussed if you're gonna be in a relationship.
Yeah, but even not just beyond the public.
No, and
You know,
I'm just saying
just
that's
the fact
that's
that
a
you-
part.
Look, I have to be the star in my relationship. Okay? You need to want me. Now, I understand you can see pretty women. I don't mind. Go ahead and look. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm probably looking too.
Let your eyeballs fall out.
Because I want to see what
But
your
at the end of
taste
the
is.
day, I have got to be the woman. The only
nothing-
one. The
Okay.
only one.
The only one, Brandon.
Okay.
That's it. And I'm a lot,
Okay.
but I'm wonderful. So I've been told. No.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
So
I feel like you can require a lot when you are a lot. Like I feel like
you're gonna give a lot.
Yeah, I
But
feel
don't
like
require
I
all
did.
this stuff, and you are not.
You
now
ain't
that's
doing
another
nothing.
thing that men are right about. All these requirements.
You said that's what men are right about.
Yeah, these ladies.
That when they say that some women have a lot of requirements, but they don't bring much to the party.
Yeah, those are the ones.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, I agree
think
with
it
that.
is.
But you don't even be knowing this man, and you be like, "Can you pay my? What is people? I don't. Can you get my hair done? How you been getting it done? Like I couldn't be no man. Like I'm sorry. I mean, wouldn't be no cheap man, but you ain't about to be running my pockets like that, because that's ridiculous.
You know,
they see it, and it plays out on social media, and whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, and they want these lifestyles that these people actually are lying about. The cars they drive is rented. The house they stay in is a fucking Airbnb. But they look at it and they say, "This is the lifestyle that I want," not realizing the lifestyle I have now versus the lifestyle I had in my 20s is totally different. I had to make my way to this.
Yeah,
So, it's totally different now. It should be. Anybody that still live the same lifestyle, style.
That's what it is.
And
There
but
was
see,
in their 20s, which would be my ex-husband. Still living the same. Living the same. When I say living, which is why we ain't together. You know, some people just don't grow, and that's another problem in relationships. People just don't grow, and people irritate me. They be like, "Well, you know, he was trifling when you met him. Well, you knew she was this and that when you met him."
That's a big part
Sometimes
of
people just don't grow. Like they be like this good person, you know, everything you want at the time. Y'all vibing, y'all got kids, this and the other, but you steady going like, "Oh, I want more," and you doing this, and he's still sitting there, you know, still sitting there.
That's a part of the relationship process.
Somebody just sitting there? Then he's still in the same spot.
You have to be able, any person that you choose, at the moment you meet that person and decide that that's going to be your person, if they never change, can you be with that person?
No, because I need more.
So then you can't be in a relationship.
Well, I asked then.
Because you can't require somebody to change.
Well, it's not. It's about growth.
You can't require somebody to grow.
If you still
you can only control what you control, which is yourself.
Well, see, I expect. Well, no.
Expect.
I do. Damn it.
So, but that has to be discussed.
So in our who knows that? So like, let me give you a prime example.
You don't know.
In our 20s, of course, we was riding around music, blaring, plies. You know, we cussing and What? I'm not. I'm 50. I'm 52. You're not about to pick me up with that same shit. Like that's
why not?
Because I'm trying to hear all that.
Who says he can't? If he wants to be Peter Pan, who says he can't be Peter Pan?
He can't. He just can't be it with me.
Oh, exactly.
And that's why we're not together anymore. Well, that you couldn't keep a job.
But I mean, even moving forward,
you can meet. I don't know.
You can meet a 52-year-old right now.
I mean, he probably was though.
That still blasts his music. Is that a no-go for you?
No, I mean because I blast mine. But however, I'm saying but my version is stereo speakers from the factory. His version is woofers and tweeters, no back seat because you got the thing. You can't even take nobody with you because you got all that stuff in the back seat. Like who is still doing that? Like I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. And in the 20s. You couldn't keep a job. You should be learned by the time you turn 50-something to keep a job. Like, whatever I left him for 20 years ago is still happening. You're still in the same spot. You actually still live
I feel you.
Same when we were...
I mean, they didn't... he didn't want anything more than what he had. And you can't make him want more than what he wants.
And see, and that's what we want as a woman, sis.
I know. That's why
as a woman,
that's why women file for divorce 90%
we
of the
want
time.
More. We want you to want more. I'm not okay with where I am right now. Do I have a nice home, nice brick and mortar? You know, we got a car. We this, we that. I eat good. Blah blah blah. I still want more. Like I would be irritated if I was trying to do something more and then he on the couch and like, man, we good. Like that would be that's out bye.
So how much is enough? We
talked
about that.
That right there saying, man, we good. Like that's enough for me to be dried up. Like I'm dry now.
We're talking about
dry.
enough in terms of millions,
Yeah.
hundreds of
Well,
millions.
we talking money, but at the end of the day, it can still be applied in this situation.
Because
How much
I'm
is
looking
enough?
around and I see things that I need
Well,
more
it's a good
money because
question
I
for
want to.
sure.
Maybe I want to move. Maybe I want a bigger house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, or now maybe I want to knock these walls out. Was you okay with this? And I'm not. So now I'm irritated. Now I got which is what happened.
And maybe he wanna.
And that's why I had to leave. I was like, well, I'll just
Maybe
get
he wanna
something
have-
bigger by myself.
Maybe he wanna have sex on the porch every night. Are you willing to do that?
Yes,
To compromise.
I sure
for
would.
it?
Front porch,
Did you
back
have
porch, side. Which one you want?
Okay. That's what your mouth say. But I
These
guarantee-
won't buy. I done did it outside the clip. What,
No,
that don't
I'm
mean
not
nothing.
saying you have never did it outside. I'm
I
just
have no
saying
problem with that.
your requirements of what you're placing on him. Are you willing to fulfill the requirements he places back on you? Because it's going, both of y'all gonna have them.
Well,
So
see,
how much
and
are you willing to give up?
Sexual was, I mean, that
It's
wasn't
not-
a problem.
I use sex,
Oh.
but that's not the
Okay,
only
but well,
thing.
give me another example then. I mean, because sex ain't no thing. I don't have no problem doing whatever. I mean, I ain't about to be, you ain't about to bring no bitch in here. I'm just,
Well,
I
that's-
do have
that's-
my limitations.
That's what a lot of women say. But
But-
what if you don't do it for him sexually anymore?
Well, that's, I mean, and then you better tell somebody something. And then what? That's that. I feel like, I mean,
Well, it's
ain't it the relationship just over at that point?
That's what I was thinking. As soon as he
Ain't it
said,
this
I
it?
thought
Is it?
Right.
Look,
Yeah.
the word goodbye.
Yeah,
popped into
that's
my
that.
mind.
I mean, where's the problem here? That's okay, bye. I mean,
Okay. So where's the loyalty?
what do you mean? So I'm supposed to be with you and you don't want me?
He didn't say he didn't want you.
That's what we hear as women.
Yeah.
Y'all say stuff. I'm telling you what we hear.
Okay.
That's what that
That's
we
means.
fine.
both heard the
That's-
same way.
That's what that means. You don't want me.
So you're not listening to the words that's coming out
That,
my
it don't
mouth.
matter. It don't matter.
No,
you
it
said
does matter.
no. It does
Absolutely
not.
matters.
I said no. I said it don't matter.
You
Okay,
listening,
it
but
ma-
do you hear me?
I heard you, but when you said that you don't want to have sex with me any longer, that equates to I don't want you.
That don't mean that. That's not what that means.
Well,
When a
I
man
think
says that.
I think everyone has
That's how
like
we
their,
feel. That's what it.
What? That's the problem.
That's where it comes-
Feelings. Take the feelings out of it.
We
And that's
women.
where, and that's where you want to
We're
live.
women.
You
That
can't
does
live
not
in-
have. Men
can't
don't
live in
function like
feelings.
that. We women. We're empathetic people.
Yeah,
We're
you can't- but
empaths.
you-
That's what we do.
and I don't
That's
even
how
know.
they-
and,
I
it's,
hate
and
it.
it's
Well,
not.
that's not- well,
what,
that-
and what I'm saying is, I said that to say, when we're talking about that in particular instance, if he came to you and said, "Well, this is just not working for me,"
What I mean is
It-
over.
No, it doesn't.
What am I supposed to do? You want to
What
go to
you-
counseling?
What you got to do is you have to work through the situation. It's for that instance. It's
What,
for that.
what
moment,
am I
however-
supposed to do?
Communicate.
What do you say to somebody that's saying I don't want to fuck you no more?
What am I? What can we do? What can we do to fix this? Because it's all about we.
Well, in my ears, as a ladybug, I'm hearing you're fucking someone else, and you no longer
That's
want
not-
this.
that's not what
this.
you-
That's what we hear. That's what we hear.
I mean, you can. That's the problem.
It is. It could be.
That's
But
a- that's
but
a-
you know what though? Every conversation has a subtext. Like words are not just words. I
Right.
mean,
They're
they
not.
do have meaning. So I mean,
Now I'm crying.
yeah. So that so the subtext
Now I don't
of that
feel good.
conversation is, I don't want you anymore.
I don't
No,
like this
but
conversation.
it could be a plethora of things
Well, then
that's
he should
making him
explain those
feel
things. Every one
that
of them.
he. Well,
What am
who
I
said-
gonna do
who
with
said-
that?
Who's saying that he hasn't?
Hasn't what?
Well,
Tried to
'cause we didn't put it-
communicate
you didn't put
those
it in
things.
the-
You telling me that you don't want me? That's fine then. Let me get all my cords.
Exactly.
Let me get
Immediately.
my-
Immediately.
Well, if you're in a
What do you
committed
want me to
relationship,
do?
no, I get where he's going.
I do. You?
Yeah, I mean, somewhat. I do agree that you know. if
Oh,
you're
let me
committed-
ask you this. No, go ahead, and then I'm gonna ask you this. Go ahead. You do believe in the committed?
I do believe that if you are committed to your relationship,
You're right.
there is a certain amount of work
You're
that has.
right.
I mean, it's work to be with someone.
You're right. You're
So if you don't really want to do the work, then you really shouldn't be married and you or in a relationship. So I get that part, but but you came out, Brandon, and you were like, you know, I don't want to.
Yeah.
With you. So if you would have had more description around that statement, that would have been a little bit more helpful.
Oh, that would have
Shocking,
been.
shocking always
Look at
works
that.
best.
Look at that.
Look at him.
hurting my feelings out loud. Brandon, you're not the man I thought you were.
No,
This is not working out.
I've had
Okay, let me ask you this though, Brandon. No, for real. So, and I'm gonna say this, and so somebody said that to me is. I mean, I ain't saying. Well, yeah. I mean, when I was married, I did it all. You know, I was even when I had that little raggedy ass man that I have stand. Y'all know I can't stand him. Never. But when I was married, I made sure the house was clean. There was always a meal. I still cook every day. I just like to cook, so it ain't really about having a man. I want to eat too. But nevertheless, when it's cooking, you know, cleaning, I'm taking care of your kids, washing. Really, basically, didn't have to do much. So with somebody saying that to me, I'm getting my bags because I can't do no more. I don't know what more you want me to do. And I am one of those waking up in the middle of the night, you know, and bending over, you know, doing turning tricks and shit. You're not with people. I'm saying like acrobatic tricks. I'm a little flexible. So you, I mean,
That's got
okay. I'm a little flexible. So I'm doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've had gymnastics my entire life, so I can do some things. You come telling me you want me. It ain't nothing else I can do for you. Except get my shit and get the hell on.
And
bye. That's all I mean. If I wasn't
it's been so
doing,
lovely.
you know, right, then maybe I could be like, well, maybe I can. No. Because when I do something, I put my all into it. I ain't saying I know everything, but I do put my all into it. And then for somebody to come to me and be like, I don't want you sexy no more. You know why? Because you want a man. That's why. That's why you don't want me.
That's not.
With my tricks that I'm turning in that bed, you don't know me.
It has because it's
You don't
not
know
always,
what I do in there, Brandon.
It's not always what you think it is.
Well, what the hell is the problem then?
It can just like women. They get turned off by men for a whole plethora of reasons too.
When you only time a woman get
Because
really turned off by a man if that nigga broke.
No.
And I don't even want to say turned
if the
off.
Intimacy is not there.
Because if you
and
don't
got-
bring doing your part. And when I say broke, I'm not even talking about just money.
What is
like you're not doing your part.
What is
like
doing
if,
your part?
let's just say you get off at, and I'm gonna make it real simple. Just say you get off at 2:30, I get off at 6:30. Let's just say I'm gonna come home and I'm about to cook, you know, blah blah blah. But damn, you ain't took nothing out. It's stinking here. You know what I get? You know, like stuff like that. That stuff that's not gonna make me want to, you know, do my best in the bedroom later on. I ain't saying you ain't gonna get none, but it's gonna be real, just a little pump back. I ain't into it. When you could be getting the full throttle, but all you had to do was, you know, a couple of things in the kitchen. Take the garbage out. The dog hungry. He gotta pee when I get home. I don't want to come home to all that. Just like a man don't want to come home to all that. We don't want to come home to all that. But for some reason, y'all think we built different. Like we can handle more. And it gets exhausting. And y'all don't check on us enough. You don't check on us enough. You don't.
Okay.
You know, that's the thing. You feel
I
like
can turn it back around
okay.
and say women don't check on men.
I do. I checked on my man.
Hold on. You just use generalities. When
I was
didn't you
married.
Just use a generality?
When I was married, I did.
We can't use each other's situation because that doesn't help the situations for the world. Like
Doesn't
you
help.
gotta
You gotta elevate it.
So you think that women don't check on men as much as the? You don't think?
No.
That didn't happen.
No. And
Because
I'm not going to talk
usually-
about me personally. I'm going to talk
just in the
overall.
world. Right, in
and
the
I
world.
see.
But let me-
now I have
With your
plenty of
friends
friends that are married, and I can go through their relationships and I can look at how their wives treat them and how they are in public and everything like that, and I can form my own opinion of their relationship on the outside looking in. Right. But I don't know what goes on behind those closed doors.
No one ever does.
I know what goes on when we have
Well,
our
you're sitting there.
man-to-men conversations.
Right.
Because especially the older we get, the more vulnerable we are to each other. That's another
Oh,
thing.
I like that.
And you know, when you 2021 as a man, especially as a black man, you don't get no reprieve. Don't nobody care how you doing this thing and how you maneuver through this world.
That is so true.
So when we get to our 40s, the first thing we want to do is be able to conversate with like-minded men that have like-minded goals with everything has to be in order. We don't want this chaos. Like
Right. Well, we don't either.
So for us to have conversations about women, about relationships, some of the same things that I mentioned earlier is what we talk about. Like even though they married, they be sitting up there like, man, I wish he wouldn't have wore them damn eyelashes. I wish he wouldn't have did this. And I got some friends who wives dress very, very provocative, and they don't like it. But my thing is, you allow her to do that.
Oh. Well, I don't know, allow.
Well, wait.
No. It's allowed. It's allowed because you chose her. So if you chose her in that situation, you have to, like I just said, you have to love her where she's at. If you didn't like that had to be established at some point, and then she gets to make a decision if she wants to change, or if she does not want to change. If she doesn't change or you don't address it, whose fault is that?
Yeah, if you ain't gonna say nothing.
You have to start out with this.
I mean, a simple that outfit makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But it's fine.
That's what I'm saying. You have to love people where they are. You done met this woman in the club, and wherever you done met her, out at some fest or whatever.
That ain't the fest.
You met her with her ass hanging out, but then you mad when she go out with everybody else and she got her ass out. That's how you met her. She didn't think anything was wrong with it. You didn't think anything was wrong with it, and if you didn't address it, how do you expect things to change?
Honey just gonna have to hold her hand, honey, and keep walking, child, because she ain't gonna change.
This is not 5 heartbeats. I'm not about to come in there every night. I got to fight to prove your love because that's what turns her on. No, that's not what I'm about to do.
Daddy, don't look over here.
Right.
I do have a question though, because I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
Okay.
So let's just say we together. Hold on, I'm picturing it.
Oh boy.
So you so crazy, Brandon. So let's just say we together, okay? And you say you come to me on my night, and and I'm watching Law and Order, and here your ass come, and I'm thinking about this different stuff, and you say to me you're not really. What was it? Sexually attracted to me no more? What was it?
It's not working for me.
Okay,
okay,
I just want to know, what do you want me to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? Why do you feel like I shouldn't feel like I need to get the hell on?
Why don't you feel like that you should try to figure out?
How does that? I don't know. What does that mean?
Women love to talk, right? Women love explanations and thoughts like that. So maybe he wants to be vulnerable with you. And you have taken it upon.
But you think that's the sentence to go with?
What? So that's the thing. You can't
say stuff like that. And
you can say whatever you want.
But like that? I don't know.
Are we in this relationship together?
You're kind of mean.
I've heard that a few times.
I don't think
that
that's
I can
how
be
you
very
should say that like that.
Why?
You ever heard it's not what you say is how you say it?
I do. I have.
Going to somebody being like, listen, your pussy just ain't it.
Well, I might not
Just
say. I might say.
I mean, that's what
I might say vagina.
Look,
see what I mean? But this is what we dealing with over here. This is what I thought you. So what do you expect me to do?
Okay, I think we. Can I?
Please.
Okay, I want to go back to something I think is very significant.
Okay.
He was talking about that men don't have a lot of psychological safety, right, in the world, basically.
Okay.
Or they don't feel safe, or that they make a mistake, or if they do something wrong, that somebody is going to say, you know what, he has a valuable future. Let's not, mess up his life, or whatever the situation is, whether it's legal, or whether it's in school, or whatever. That, I mean, I hadn't really considered that. I mean, I really try to talk to the men in my life, my cousins, my younger cousins,
right,
and see how they're check in with them. But that's important. I mean, I just had someone that just committed suicide maybe a couple of weeks ago. And it was someone that I thought would never,
that's how it be,
ever do that.
You got people like Brandon walking around just saying anything.
No.
But just
My
understand.
feelings is hurt, and we ain't even
But
doing it.
I guess why I wanted to bring it back
even
up,
have-
Brandon, is like, what can we do
feelings hurt.
better with that? Because that, I mean, that's real.
I don't
Just
understand.
understand that if a man's trying to be honest with you in your relationship, anything that he says is not always malicious. I'm not saying that he won't say malicious stuff, because I have friends right now that I'll check at any given moment, especially when they talk about their women and they call them a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my
But
biggest
Brandon, my
pet
feelings
peeves.
is hurt right now, and we're not even together.
Look,
So
but-
I couldn't even imagine how. Like, I'm over here feeling. I can't let it go. I cannot
But
let
you
it
know
go.
what, though? But that's
I'm feeling
also
some
part
type
of
of way.
picking the kind of man that you're going to be with, because if he's cut the way that he's cut,
It's just the way he said it.
And there's probably a lot of other things that I could say that
It's
you
the way
might
you
not.
said it. It's just
And
the
it's-
way.
But our space.
I mean-
our space within our relationship should
Right.
be a safe space.
It should be. I want it to be, but it's just
And
mean.
it can't be if you're gonna be closed off.
I'm not closed off. It's the way he said it. My feelings is hurt, and we're not even together. So I couldn't even.
So now I gotta
Are
pick
we
and
together?
choose. Now I gotta-
Wait a minute. Hold
let's
tight.
get some clarification.
Right. Let's talk about it. Are we together? Are we? I need clarity. Oh, you're so crazy, Brandon.
So
I
the whole
love it.
time,
Oh my God.
anytime we have a conversation, I have to pick and choose and make sure that I'm saying
You-
the right. I'm using the right vernacular to talk
So
to you.
if I mean, that's just like if you go up to one of your homegirls and she ain't looking her best, she like, "Oh, friend, you was ugly." Oh, right. Oh, friend, let me talk to you. We gonna do something about this. We gonna fix it.
it's two different approaches.
Same thing. There was, it needs to be attended to.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to say it like, "Oh, girl, you just
And then,
ugly."
then also, there's also this too,
Am I ugly
Brandon.
now, Brandon?
I don't know if you probably thought about this.
You don't want
seem
me
like
sexually
a very smart
already.
guy. But
Sickening.
your woman, your wife, or your person that's important to you is supposed to be someone that's special to you, right? So you would treat something that is yours
Thank you.
with care.
Please. That's all I'm asking.
And
I'm a little
so
fragile.
that's what she's talking about. And he just,
Hey,
know.
I mean,
You know,
I mean,
it's
I mean,
fine.
you know-
I get it.
what's your dream car?
What's my dream car? A vet.
So would you go out there if the vet start putting and not holding gas right and kick it?
Would you?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't. No,
You
no,
would
I
not.
wouldn't. That's my baby.
You be out there,
Well, why you don't feel like that about me? What's wrong
and that's
with
the
me?
point. You need to
Because-
rub.
well,
you need to
you know-
massage them words like you gonna
So-
massage that
Right.
vet.
Another.
I'm not one of those people you can say it to like that, and then I'm going to work, and I'm going. I don't like this, Brandon. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I think I just wanted to be over. Like I'm getting anxiety.
You're fired.
The anxiety comes with this. Now I gotta walk around. Am I good enough for him? Nigga, fuck you. I ain't doing nothing.
See?
It's over. I don't want to be with you no more.
I actually don't think it would have mattered no kind of way. However, I would have said it. Because of what I'm talking about specifically. Had I been talking about something different, had I been talking about money, had I been talking about the children, had I been talking
You don't
about
want to be with me no more because you don't like the way I perform in the bedroom.
Well, he's saying. Well, I think he did clear it up better than when he first
it's
said
not-
it. He didn't say he didn't want you. He said that this is not working for me.
Okay, but let me do this. Let me tell you this.
But he
Okay,
could have
let me help
said.
you.
But
He
hold on,
could have.
hold on. Let me.
Anything.
Let me do the communications thing.
Please do something.
Yeah, you bridging the gap.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I
how
still don't
about-
want to be with him anymore. Go ahead.
Well,
I'm out of this relationship.
just forget it.
See, she can't get past this one.
She can't.
And this is hypothetical. Just think if it was real. Oh my goodness.
I feel like it is.
Yeah, because you internalize it's something that shouldn't be internalized.
How you not internalized? I don't want you no more.
Did I say that?
That's where it feels like.
Exactly.
Now here
But
we
see,
are.
you hear
He
the
did
key
it.
word is feel. Every time you say feel, then that means you turned off.
Oh, I'm very turned off.
your receptors to the.
Because you said you didn't want me sexually, and I'm doing back bends in here, bringing midgets home, and you still don't want me. What am I? What? It's giving I don't say. I'm just saying.
What are you saying, AP?
I do.
Oh my God.
And you still don't want me.
I love it.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm just gonna laugh.
And then you want to talk about me doing more? What more? Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
I don't know because I don't know what you weren't doing. That's
Well,
why it's not about
up.
you.
Make it up.
It's
Take it
hypothetical.
on home and make it up.
We have to make it hypothetical for your audience.
Yeah, bring it on home.
Right.
Thank you. Go ahead. I don't want.
You ain't have no callers that called in?
I forgot about them because you pissed me off. Shit.
This has been
You
really.
you done took me there. I'm all off script.
Well,
that ain't
maybe-
got.
See, now you need to change the name of the show then. Now. When your man don't want you, what happens?
Right. Right.
Next.
Now you got to come back next week because I don't understand none of this. Now you
Well,
gotta,
though, the wonderful host you are, he's going to leave your listeners with at least 2 things to think about.
Will I?
Because it's night school. It's night school with Chris. Chris always leaves us with something to think about.
I mean, but I just want to know, like, what am I doing? Tell me what I'm doing.
Well, we
Give me
was
an
talking
example.
about what we was
Okay,
talking-
listen. What would be the sexual reason that you would come to me and say something so ridiculous? But I'm accepting. I'm listening. So give me that. So at least
The reason why I
What
would
would
not
make-
that I'm.
other than, what, you don't get it enough. Okay,
No, it's not. See, it's not.
Give it
It's
to
not.
me. Well, tell
It's
me
not
what it is.
that. Like
Tell me
just
what
as
I'm
just
doing
as
wrong.
much as women are turned off by
What-
certain
oh,
things.
oh, so
during,
now I'm
during,
turning you off.
During.
what am I doing?
He didn't say that.
I want to know.
She is really like making this about herself.
What? Hello?
You have taken this.
Like
What-
it could have. Yes. It
What
could've-
am I doing
It
wrong,
could have been.
Brandon?
It could have been a decision that you made that went against the decision that I wanted to do.
So you
It
want to
could
take
be-
that out on me in the bedroom? Then I ain't doing a good
No.
job?
It's
But-
not taking
Because I
out
baked
on
the
you.
chicken
It's
instead of fried it? What did I do?
It's affecting his ability.
What is affecting his ability?
the decision that?
What decision? I need a clarification.
that's the problem. It can be anything.
Specify what I did wrong.
can.
See, you can't come to me with that shit. I need clarity.
Well, it would have to be a real situation.
Make something up because I'm confused.
Okay. Where you blew the rent for this month
Oh, now that's foul.
Right.
because your son is going to the 12th grade and he needs some Balenciagas for the first day
Well,
of school.
he
And
need
I
a job.
told him, I told you that we could not afford to do that.
Right. Because you
And you said,
Ooh,
or you went and did behind my back
that's so dirty.
Well, it happens
that.
all the
And
time.
I go. Today's the first day of school, and we're taking pictures of our son.
Right.
And I look down, and he got on these goddamn shoes.
That I told him that he wasn't getting, and I told you.
That you wasn't buying.
Right.
So now you done disrespected me, and you done went against something.
Yeah, I did.
And now the
When it
kid
gets-
think.
I don't have to listen to what he talking about.
No,
This
no.
is the-
He think that he can.
He think that he can go to her. He can
Right.
usurp you.
Right.
They learned that at the age of what?
That's
9 months.
that's
Oh.
that is a super
Okay.
turn off
Yeah.
to men
Yeah.
Okay.
because he's
That's true.
disrespected.
I can get that,
Yeah.
You don't think, and that applies.
but
that applies sexually.
That's where the confusion is coming in because, like I said, you can't use that and use that with sex.
Why not?
Because
Women attach shit to sex all the time.
we do, but we say that. Like I would have never thought.
that you said I have to give. You said I have
I'm
to
glad
give you a
you did
ribbon.
because I was confused. I told you I was doing my best performance in the bedroom, and then I kept saying, "What am I doing wrong?" And you just wouldn't say. So I didn't know it was some outside trigger shit.
It can be. is
Well,
what I'm saying.
they say that. See, your communication is off. This is why we ain't together now. this is your fault. Because had you
Okay.
had said 40 minutes ago,
Mm-hmm.
that's what, things that go on outside because women feel the same way. I mean, we get dried up. We get dried up when y'all do some old skank shit. I mean, we just. And we get to that point where somebody be like, I don't want that nigga on top of me. He ain't even. I get it. I understand. I totally understand that.
And it's outside of sex.
They said, well, you should have said that because I was confused. I'm in here doing my best performance and taking classes. I'm out here on Livernois at that pole dancer class, turning tricks for you. And you sitting up here telling me I ain't good enough in the bedroom. That's why I was so mad and confused.
Oh, okay.
Well, now we got that all straightened out.
2 hours later. You see how men do? You see how they take you through the ringer? When all you had to do.
Is that what we do?
Yes. You had me over here stressed out and crying for about 45 minutes.
And now we need to go to a commercial break.
Right. I think it's over. What time is it? See, Brandon, you did too much. Now we 2 minutes over. It's time to get gone. And we just in here. Y'all, okay? We love you. Oh, Brandon, hey, listen, y'all, I did the best I could. Brandon tried to take me down, y'all. He tried to take me.
I ain't trying to take you
Yes,
down.
you did.
Oh my God.
You did, and you dicked me down. And my feelings was really hurt. I'm over here ventilating.
She was.
Oh,
wanted to
Lord.
fan her at one point. in the show. I'm like,
I'm sorry, because that was bold. That was bold, Brandon. I feel like you owe me an apology,
Well,
but
you
I
have to-
probably
you have to
ain't
keep
getting
the-
that.
You have to keep the conversation going for next week. You have to-
Yeah, we're going to pick this up because I got some other questions. Because you,
yeah.
I don't
We
understand.
didn't even get to what are the non-negotiables.
Yeah, we never even got to the other part. Because he was
Be-
stressing me
right,
out.
because she was stuck on this sex.
Because you said you
I
didn't
tried
want
to
me.
pivot. You saw that I tried to pivot.
But how you just going to tell somebody you don't want them like that until you just going to go on with your life? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think that we're off the air. I think we're still on the air.
Yo, well, we supposed to be getting off the air. All I know is y'all have been watching Night School with Chris and company. Anyway, live here on Facebook and YouTube, wherever else you're attending to on WJZZ Live Cool TV. And thank you guys and happy Tuesday. And we'll see you next week.